Hi guys, welcome to another video on my channel. In today's video I will be perfecting my account a little bit. We will be doing quite a lot of things during this video because I'm mostly using some old clips that I just have on my computer that I just haven't used because I kind of switched the direction in which I want to go when it comes to making my videos. So I want to get rid of those clips, and I am also working on another video right now, so I didn't really have anything other to post. So I hope that this video will be at least enjoyable and not boring. And like I said, we will be doing quite a lot of stuff in this video. I will be talking you guys through what I'm doing and all of this other stuff because some of these clips are like literally 2 months old, so we need to have a little talk about them. Also, I will be telling you guys about the couple of things that I did before, like off camera basically. So that's that. The first character that we will be taking care of is Child, Tartaglia, however you want to call him. I did want to change his artifacts. I wanted to improve his build because he is a character that I've had for quite a long time now, and his previous build wasn't that bad, but I decided that I should probably change it so that his build could be a little bit better. So that's what we're going to be focusing on in the first half of the video, and then we will move on to some other characters. Now, don't get me wrong, building him is not really a big priority of mine, if I'm being honest. I did also kind of switch the direction in which I want to go with my videos, and farming his artifact set was kind of draining now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, because like I kind of prefer the format of me just farming one artifact set for a whole week straight, and then kind of trying to see where the artifacts go in the end, rather than just me leveling up the artifacts every single time that I kind of get a good piece. So I don't know, and I also wasn't really getting good enough pieces for him. I was getting the pieces from the other set that were pretty good, but I actually have no idea for who that artifact set is even for, so I can't really give it to anybody, and I don't even know if I have that character that uses the set. So yeah, that's another thing. I did get a pretty good goblet from that pink set, both for him and for another character, but we will talk about that a little bit later on. When it came to leveling up these artifacts, the rolls were also not going the best way possible, unfortunately. But you can never expect too much from this game. So yeah, I don't know. This was also recorded before I did my farming Mora for a whole week straight video, so that's why I was kind of going broke. And I kind of like, while I was watching back this footage, I was thinking to myself about like how much I kind of improved not only my account, but like my videos and everything else. Now I'm no longer in debt in this game, thankfully. I fixed that. I found a more fun way to farm artifacts, which is also really great. So yeah, so I'm happy about the improvements that I did. As you can see, this is the second time where I was lacking some Mora, so I obviously went and farmed some more. I'm so happy that I don't have to do that now. I might have to do a little bit of it soon just so that I don't run out, because I'm not close to running out of the money, thankfully, because I haven't really been doing that much on my account than, you know, farming some artifacts and all the other stuff. But obviously leveling up the artifacts also takes away your money, so I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit. The events will definitely help me. I have been also trying to explore the new Natlin area. I say new, like, I don't know when it came out, like 2 months ago or something like that. I don't know how long it came out, but how long ago it came out. But I started exploring it. It was actually pretty fun. I did the world quest because I needed primos for the chronicled wish banner because I was wishing for a character. I still haven't got one. Unfortunately, it's taking me to hard pity and I don't like that. So yeah. Anyways, so I was doing the quest and I actually really enjoyed the mechanics in the quest. Like the one part of the quest where you were sitting on the dragon's head and you were just like shooting at some balls. That was pretty amazing. I kind of really loved it. The storyline was also pretty great. I did kind of get distracted a couple of times, but it is kind of hard for me to focus on everything that is happening on the screen and reading the lore and like all of this other stuff. Sometimes I get a little bored and I need to. That's why I prefer voiced quests, because I can focus on what's happening a little bit more. Like my attention is not like I'm just not getting distracted basically. But whatever, let's just talk about the pieces. I wasn't really getting any good pieces, so I crafted some in the strong box. I got a pretty good sans for him, so I decided to level it up. Obviously, for me, getting a good sans is the hardest thing ever. So, this sans was alright. It wasn't the best, but it obviously wasn't the worst, so I decided to use it. I had a plume for him with only crit rate and crit damage on it. Those were the only two stats that were actually kind of good on that plume, and I decided to experiment a little bit and see how that artifact will roll, which you will see in a little bit. I did kind of want to change up his build just a little bit. You might also get a little bit of a sneak peek as to which artifact set I am farming for a whole week straight now, because you will see some of the artifacts while I am leveling up these artifacts. So that's that. This plume did turn out better than the one that he had, mostly because of the crit damage. It didn't really go into crit rate, unfortunately, but we do not need that much crit rate. I mean, he is a character that barely crits, even if he has a lot of crit rate, but I just decided to give him the better flower. Better plume. As for the flower, I was kind of wondering whether I should level this crit rate one up or whether I should just leave the old one, but I did decide to just go with the old one. And his crit rate to crit damage ratio did definitely improve from when you first had seen it in this video, but there is obviously still quite a lot to do when it comes to building him. I did finish up on leveling up the sands, and for now we will just leave his build like it is. And for the second part of the video, we will be taking care of Risley just a little bit, not as much as we were taking care of Child. His crit rate to crit damage ratio is okay in my opinion, like it's not that bad. He does have a lot of crit damage, which I'm happy about. His artifacts, some of them could use a little bit of improvement, especially the sands. I will definitely be working on his build in the future. I just quickly went through his build now, but today we are mostly focusing on his talents. So I was farming some of the talent books in order for me to obviously level them up, and that's pretty much all I had to do. I did also have to farm a little bit of Mora at one point, but like I said, this is old footage, so now I thankfully do not have that problem anymore. So obviously this part is a little bit boring to me personally, because I have already done this domain quite a lot of times in my life already, so I don't really have much to say about this part. But we farmed those books. I leveled up his normal attack off camera because I was gonna have my math lesson. I was missing some money. I got the money, I leveled it up, like you can see right now, and it's time to move on to another part. Now it's time for Jean. I decided to give her some better artifacts from my previous video where I was farming the Viridescent Venereer artifact set for a whole week straight. We did improve just a small little bit when it comes to the crit damage, and you will see it in literally like a second. I am not like a crazy, I don't know, build master, so I know I could probably get her build to be even better, but I don't really use her that much, so I guess it doesn't really matter right now. I did also manage to get a better flower for my Kazuha, which you will see his previous flower had like 42 elemental mastery, and I got him a new one which got him 79 elemental mastery, which is actually better. I did also change my Arlecchino's build off camera as well. I gave her a different circlet, and I did change one of her artifacts, I think. Now her ratio, I think before it was like 39% of crit rate to 200 and something crit damage. Now it's 59. I'm also thinking about giving her the better circlet, the one that I crafted, but it would take away a little bit on the crit rate, so I don't know yet. I did also improve my Raiden's build recently, also off camera. Her weapon didn't change. The only thing that I think changed was I gave her a better goblet from the set that I was farming, for that came with child set or whatever. I think this is a pretty great artifact. It's definitely better than the one that she had before. I am hoping that I could improve her build in the future just a little bit more. But yeah, this might be a little chaotic. This might have been a little bit chaotic, but I just wanted to use all of this footage and not let it go to waste. I hope this video wasn't too boring. I hope that it was at least a little bit enjoyable to watch. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, I would really enjoy if you liked and subscribed to see some more of my content. Don't worry, the next video will be a little bit more exciting than this one was, but I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it to be, you know, good. So yeah, see you next time.